After shortly moving into our new home. We had both recently read a book called The Hidden Messages in Water about a man who studied the crystal shapes of water after being exposed to different circumstances. He found that water, after being exposed to positive words like love, wisdom, and truth, froze into very beautiful and very attractive crystals. But on the other hand, he found that very negative words had the opposite effect, forming very ugly crystals. And since our bodies are made up of around 70% water, this lends a lot of credibility to the idea that the words we use and the words that people use to us can actually physically manifest in the way that we look and feel.
Shalom. Give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, B'Shem Kadash. The bonus to the elders and apostles of Great Most and that rule well. Blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. Yeah. As you heard there, I don't want to record everything just in case of a copyright strike or whatever. But as the title reads, interesting experiment with cooked rice, incredible power of words, experiment by Grant Thompson, channel TKOR. You can just search up on YouTube Hate Rice. And basically this experiment is people would cook rice and put it into two separate jars, and in one jar they'll express words of hatred, and in another jar of rice they'll speak into it and it use words of that are positive, like love and stuff like that. And day after day, time after time, the rice would react to the words that you said, and the hatred words, negative words, the rice will turn out disgusting or decayed or whatever, and the positive words on the other rice will come out look decent or normal, because obviously certain foods over time go off, but it was still intact basically for the most part. And this is recorded in the scriptures, man, because obviously Esau's using his science, but really it's spiritual, it's vibrations, man, and he mentioned that our bodies are made of 70% or water and stuff like that. That's because we resemble the earth. The earth, they say the earth is about 70-80% water. That's because we were made from the dust of the ground. We were made from the earth. So, and earth has remnants of H2O as well, water. And we are born, babies are born in water, they even say, when a woman's pregnant, they say her water's broke and stuff like that. We live in the heavens, Shemayim. Heavens is here, the skies, the space, and the alternative dimension where the Most High and the angels are. Heaven goes into waters, man, Shemayim, which means multiple waters or layers of waters. Like you got the word atmosphere for earth, like earth's atmosphere, or you can relate it to earth's heaven, because atmosphere means atmos, which means vapor, vapor, water, and sphere means round or globe or world. So we live in a water world, man, believe it or not. But obviously there's different layers. There's the sea, the skies, space, and the alternative dimension, man. But anyways, let's find this experiment in the Bible. Is this experiment in the Bible? This hate rice, the words having power, right? Let's see. This is Proverbs 18 verse 19. No, slacker. Where was I? Yeah, Proverbs, highlight it. 18 verses 21. Death and life. So death is negative, life is positive, right? They're both different ends of the spectrum. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. The tongue, your mouth, your vocals, you speak. And they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Yeah. So your mouth, your words have power. Now, this is an account of Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. You know, little that you know that the experiment that those scientists have discovered has already been done. Yeah, and the Lord did it in perfection, because it worked for him immediately. Matthew 21 verse 18. Now in the morning, as he returned into the city, he hungered. So the Lord was hungry. He wanted to eat something. And when he saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it. So he saw a tree that has figs, you know, and found nothing thereon. So he looked at the tree and said, wow, there's nothing there, but leaves only. So it just had leaves. There was no fruits on it. And said unto it, he spoke to it, you know, verbal, oral, you know, remember the power of the tongue, you know, life and death, and the experiment that these scientists have discovered about you know, the crystallized waters. So it says, let's keep that in mind. So it says, and he said unto it, let no fruit grow on thee henceforward forever. So the Lord cursed it, the tree. So that's negative, right? That's a negative thing to say. The Lord said a negative thing, right? Because yes, you have the power. You can curse. You can curse people as well. You can put curses on people. If you can curse a tree that hasn't done, you know, anything to anybody, how much more a person that's been a demon? Yes, you can put curses, man. And this is, you know, the Lord showing you that. The Lord has put curses on people anyway. Let no fruit go on thee henceforth forever. So the Lord said, you're not going to grow anything. That's negative, right? And presently the fig tree withered away. So the fig tree at that moment started to die and decay, just by him speaking. Verse 20, and when the disciples saw it, so the disciples saw it, they marveled. Wow, what the hell? Look at that. Lord, what did you do? What incredible power. Damn. Shit, what the hell's going on? That's what they're reacting. And saying, how soon is the fig tree withered away? Wow, it just immediately started decaying. And as soon as you spoke and said to it, what the hell? What kind of power is that? That's what they were saying. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, verily I say unto you, if ye have faith, you know, if you believe, yeah, and doubt not, you believe in the words that you're saying, what you're doing, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree. So not only this experiment that you've seen, that I did on the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. And all things, whatever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. So he's talking about prayer. He's talking about speaking in boldness, in belief, you know, and in faith in Yahweh Shemishai, you know. And, you know, and brothers are going to be elevated into that, to that level of faith, man. Yeah. Where we're going to move things, man. And perform special miracles. That time is coming, you know. But this experiment has already been shown in the scriptures. The Lord, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose true name is Yahushua, who's a so-called black man, you know, pursuant to the scriptures, Revelations 1 and 13 to 15, he demonstrated it and said, look, you're going to do better things if you believe and have faith with your words. Yeah. So back into the experiment of the hate rice, or, you know, speaking to waters and seeing the crystal forms of waters and how beautiful it looks when you say positive things, and how demonic or awful looking it looks when you say negative things. Well, scripture talks about the power of the tongue, life and death, negative and positive. And Yahushua demonstrated it right here in the scriptures. So with that, if you've been edified, Shalom.